Hey there, I'm Katja Savia, an independent artist from Finland. 6 years ago I did my first YouTube cover and it was from a game, the songs from a game, Gabriel Knight, The Sins of Fathers. So I decided to celebrate my 6 years anniversary here on YouTube by giving something to all the Gabriel Knight fans out there. I hope you enjoyed this one. Thank you for watching and thank you for your support. Remember to give this video a thumbs up, share it with someone or subscribe. But if you really want to support this channel, join on my Patreon. And that's why I want to give a huge, lovely thank you to all my Patreon members, but a special shout out to Michael, Kayo, and Jesse.
Well, hello everyone. Happy Friday. I hope everyone's doing well. Welcome to the last chapter of this playthrough in which I play Gabriel Knight 2 from beginning to end. And I feel like we've come full circle with this playthrough because this entire playthrough started as a way for me to replay Gabriel Knight 2 before my conversations with Robert Holmes and Jane Jensen. And I just premiered my conversation with Robert Holmes last week. And I'm going to premiere my conversation with Jane Jensen this Sunday. So we've come full circle. We started this with as a way for me to get questions from you guys for the conversations. And here we are premiering it in 2 days. So I hope everyone's doing well. I see that people in the chat were wondering what variation of the GK2 theme is playing in the countdown. This is a cover by Katja Savia, and I played it to Robert Holmes in my conversation with him, so you should go check it out. I talked to her and I asked her permission to play it for him and to use it in these playthroughs. And it'd be great to talk to her in the near future, but we have other people we plan to interview first. So I hope everyone's doing well. I see Top Fuel, Jeffrey, Gunmetal, who's, if I'm not mistaken, it's 3 a.m. over there. Yeah, Gunmetal. 3 a.m. at your place. Well played. Thanks for staying up for this final chapter of Gabriel Knight. That's it. I think we should start with thanking our Patreon members. Thank you guys, our $10, $20, and top tier. Thank you for supporting us. And thank you to our coffee members. The top 7 in the last 30 days are Schwex, Top Fuel, CJ, Whitey Wanderer, CompuArt, Ozzy Astaroth, and Annie. Now for some news before we start playing the game. So first of all, as I said, this Sunday, I'm going to premiere my conversation with Jane Jensen. This conversation is relatively short as opposed to my longer conversations. So it's about an hour and 15, an hour and 20. And we talked about the fact that Jane owes me a 4-hour conversation. So hopefully later this year, we're going to have our 4-hour conversation. So consider this the promo, the 1-hour promo for our actual conversation sometime in the near future. But I think I covered a lot of ground in this conversation. I covered mainly Gabriel Knight and a lot of Gabriel Knight 2. So I hope you guys will find this interesting.
Funga Plays tipped $10. Time for some Canis Lupus Lupus.
Thank you, Fungi Plays. Thank you, Fungi Plays. Yes, time for Canis Lupus Lupus. Hopefully we'll get our Canis Lupus Lupus in check through the final chase, which is quite excruciating, but hopefully we'll get through it together as a whole. So, Jane Jensen this Sunday on my channel, Tech Talk with Daniel Abu, link down below. Make sure you subscribe and check it out this Sunday. Next thing I want to announce, and I know that Paul announced it yesterday, we got his friend Bob Clendenin for a conversation. Bob, you might know him from Scrubs. I knew him mainly from Scrubs. He appeared briefly in our playthrough of LA Noire. So that's where the idea to get him on the show came from. So he'll be, I think tentatively it's going to be July 17th. What else? I got in touch with FJ Lennon, who's this guy, who's the writer of Ripper. He's also a writer in general, but out of the things that he did, he's mainly known on this channel as the writer of Ripper. So we're gonna get him for a conversation. I talked to him yesterday, so he's up for a conversation. So we're gonna be able to ask him all of the hard-hitting questions, like why and what was that? And of course, whether or not in the script it was written as this guy with a D or this guy with a TH. And one last thing from me. The next live stream I'm going to announce is something that I've been working for quite a while. And the stars aligned, and finally I was able to schedule a date. So on July 19th, I'm going to play Leisure Suit Larry 7 with none other than Al Lowe. So I talked to Al Lowe 2 days ago, and we talked about playing Freddy Farkas with Steve Conrad and Bill Shockley, with whom I played Space Quest 6 already on my Text Play series. And he's up for a Freddy Farkas live stream, so he'll join me, Bill, and Steve for the Freddy Farkas live stream later in July or early August. But in the meantime, me and him are going to play Leisure Suit Larry 7. And in general, this month is going to have a lot of text plays, and I'm contacting a bunch of people to try to get as many people to play with me as many games as possible, because this month Paul is away, I think, for the last 2 weeks of July, and then he's going to Australia at the beginning of August. So I got like 3 weeks worth of schedule that I need to fill. So I think I'll have around 10 or 11 text plays. And in the meantime, this is the one I scheduled. I'm working on a few more with a bunch of LucasArts people. Yesterday, I interviewed Julian Kwasniewski, who's a voice director and the sound designer, and he worked on The Dig, of course, and Outlaws. And we decided that after my conversation with him premieres in early August, we're going to play Outlaws, me and him, on stream. So this is another text play live stream that's probably going to happen at the beginning of August. Anyway, I'll keep you posted about all of the dates and all of the things that are planned. But in the meantime, July 19th, it's a Friday. So it's a great way to open your weekend with Leisure Suit Larry 7. And that's it. I have nothing else to add. I think we should play Gabriel Knight, The Beast Within. Okay. So last time we talked to...
She can't give me any more advice now.
Yeah, we talked to Mrs. Smith. So now we need to get a roll from the basket.
I think I'll steal one of these rolls.
Please do, dear. You're thin as a rail.
So Nelson says that Leisure Suit Larry is for me the perfect graphic adventure, and I agree, especially since it also has the text parser in the game as well as the regular point and click interface. And in general, I tend to like the later Sierra games. So in each series, I like the later games because they stopped with constant saving and the dead ends. So when it comes to Space Quest, I like Space Quest 6. When it comes to King's Quest, I like King's Quest 7. And when it comes to Leisure Suit Larry, I like Leisure Suit Larry 7. Luckily, Leisure Suit Larry 7 is also Allo's favorite. So, good stuff.
Top Fuel tipped 20 pieces 08. I have the big box version of Leisure Suit Larry. Love for sale. I will send some pics of it for you on Discord if you'd like.
Wow, please do. Please send photos on Discord of your Leisure Suit Larry 7 big box. Hopefully you still have the scratch and sniff. I heard from a bunch of people who still have the big box that after 28 years now? After 28 years, that scratch and sniff card smells like crap. So let us know how it smells nowadays. I got the Leisure Suit Larry Collector's Edition a while back, and I'll show it to Allo. Okay, we got the roll. Let's roll.
I don't need another roll.
Elizabeth says, I still feel like King's Quest 6 is a much better game aside from the quality of life improvements in King's Quest 7. King's Quest 6 has a better plot, but sometimes those quality of life improvements go a long way. So for example, I like Indiana Jones and the Infernal Machines and the Infernal Machine better in terms of plot because it was written by Hal Barwood, but when it comes to the game itself, I prefer Indiana Jones and the Emperor's Tomb because the gameplay is more fun, and even though the plot itself is idiotic.
Gabriel won't be needing his car for a while.
So it all depends. Now, the funny thing about Leisure Suit Larry 7 and why it's, linked to the lore of Conversations with Curtis is the fact that it came out on the same day as Phantasmagoria 2. So when we were celebrating Phantasmagoria 2's 25th anniversary, we were actually celebrating Leisure Suit Larry 7's 25th anniversary as well. They were released the same day. It seems like back in 1996, Sierra just gave up on family-friendly games and just released 2 games for mature audiences and for the holiday season. So kids got nothing, and the adults got either Phantasmagoria 2 or Leisure Suit Larry 7.
These all say Maria hat geholfen. Mary helped. These all say Maria hat geholfen. Mary helped.
Hello.
Hi, Schwexo.
Mary's Water. It looks like they want a donation. Mary's Water.
Okay.
I'd better wait until the service is over.
Okay. So another one of the text play sessions I want to arrange is, first of all, I need to finish Indiana Jones and the Fate of Atlantis with Noah Falstein. And I'm also trying to get Hal Barwood, who's the writer of Indiana Jones and the Fate of Atlantis, to join us for the final stream of Indiana Jones and the Fate of Atlantis, or join me in a separate stream in which we'll play Indiana Jones and the Infernal Machine. So hopefully that will also take place sometime soon.
I'd better wait till the service is over.
Okay, so we're not done here.
Hello.
Hello.
I'd better wait until the service is over.
Mary's
Have anything to take from here?
Mary Ma- 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 Mary
Mary's water. Nope. Nope. Pin here.
Hello.
So one of the questions I asked Jane Jensen, and you'll hear it in Sunday's conversation, is why is Grace so angry? And her answer surprised me, gotta say.
I'd better wait.
Okay, we bought the water.
Scott, is it possible to see Ludwig's heart urn? Das tut mir leid. Das Herz für Ludwig II. Von Bayern. Haben Sie das Herz?
Hi, Big Kahuna.
Das Herz. Herz. Oh, no, not my heart. I'm not sick. Thanks.
If you have a special prayer to make or wish to place a penitence offering, I can lead you to the shrine.
Okay.
I have a prayer for the Madonna, Father. You'll take me when the service is over? Yes, Father.
She read the script. We should talk to the actor who played this monk and just have a silent conversation with him. We'll ask the questions and he'll just
How is Gabriel? Is he
sit
going to be all right?
and shut up.
He'll be fine, Gerda.
Let me know if I can help.
Sure. Thanks.
Hey Ozzy, you thought of the same thing. Well, great minds think alike. Well played. We should really get him on the show and not say anything. And we'll ask him the hard-hitting questions like, what'd you think of the script? What'd you think of your character? Let's start at the beginning. How did you become a monk? So, Mr. Smith has been standing there all day guarding the door. Wow. Doesn't he have a job or something? That's his job, really?
It's all right. You're just gonna help me out for a bit, and then you'll be free.
I wonder how this scene was in the novelization of this game. I mean, and then Grace placed a pillowcase over the pigeon and placed the pigeon in her coat's back pocket. Doesn't make sense when we see it. I presume it doesn't make sense when we'll read it. Let's go to the church.
Those look better. Martin Ritter, 1190 to 1253.
So Top Fuel says, it's like when I drive to town and I see so many people driving, I'm like, doesn't anybody work? Yeah, you know, since COVID, there is no rush hour. Every hour is rush hour. It used to be like from 7 a.m. till 9 a.m. was rush hour or hours. And then, at 4 p.m. or 5 p.m. But now, it doesn't matter when you leave the house. It's always rush hour. There's always traffic. You're always stuck in a traffic jam. And I honestly don't think that anybody works nowadays.
Those
I could do it
Wolfgang.
better. Nope.
These Gerda must have really loved Wolfgang. Gerda must have really loved Wolf.
Yep. Let's see if Gerda has anything to say about the whole Wolfgang thing.
Gerda's offered to help, but I can't think of anything she can do at the moment.
Let's stop being a pig about the keys. We should go to the
Gabriel won't be needing his car for a while.
Neuschwanstein.
I'm surprised people don't sit in these chairs when the guard's not looking.
I have to wait for the kid. There it is.
Entschuldigen Sie bitte. Die Kinder. Ich hole etwas, es auszuwischen.
This is truly a new low for Grace. Blaming a child for something. And you thought that Guybrush cutting down the tree in Return to Monkey Island was harsh. This is just, Let's see. Gary, the kid didn't pee on the chair. We made it look as if he did. That's why it's a new low for Grace.
According to Gabriel,
No. Let's wait for the guard to leave.
I don't think I need to move. I don't.
Bye. Yeah. This was an awkward silence competition between us and the guard, and we won. Hey, at least I'll have an excuse to talk to Dean Erickson on Monday after the premiere of my conversation with Jane, because he asked me to send it to him after it premieres. And then I'll re-ask him to join us for a conversation. Okay. Let's get the third scroll.
I don't need to get in. Letting the pigeon go out there wouldn't do much good.
So the reason Dean's interested in my conversation with Jane is because he had a question for Jane, and in the Q&A section I asked Jane his question. And while I was at it, I asked a few more people who worked on this game to send in their questions for her.
Wie ist das Ding hier hereingekommen?
So most of the questions are from colleagues. Okay, release the pigeon. Now, let's get the third roll and get the hell out of here. Hey, CJ.
It has come to my attention that a large amount of money is missing from the discretionary fund. I think we all know who is to blame for the loss, don't we?
Oh yeah, it's Friday, all right.
Thank you, CJ. You activated our Paul widget. Our voiceover Paul widget. When you donate exactly $30, you get the Paul voiceover widget. It's randomized, so you get various stakes from his voiceover career. So thank you, CJ. Okay, let's get the third one.
Grace Nakamura.
M2 135. Daniel, have you or Paul gotten in touch with Grace's actress for an interview? Yeah, I contacted her on every social media site available. And some of them, I'm not sure that it's even her. But there is one in which I'm certain that it is. I contacted her on that social media website 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago, and so hopefully she'll get back to me. I did want to do a follow-up before I premiere my conversation with Jane, because hopefully my conversation with Jane will convince her to join for a conversation with us. Okay. Let's find the...
Grace Nakamura.
What?
These
No, I don't care about the paintings. That's it. So by the way, most of the people I invite for an interview nowadays, I give them the option to join for a text play session instead of an interview, because for some people an interview might be intimidating and they may not want to talk about themselves for, you know, about certain periods in their lives, or, you know, for too long about their entire career. So with text play, it gives them the option to talk about that specific game, or actually focus on the game instead of constantly having to come up with answers to my or Paul's questions. Okay, let's get the silver heart.
Gerda must have really loved Wolfgang. Gerda's offered to help, but I can't think of anything she can do.
But what about the silver heart?
I'm not sure.
Let's go back to the church. Hi, monk.
Those look better. Gerda. Those, Gerda.
Why can't I take it?
Gerda must have really loved Wolfgang. Gerda.
Knock it off. Knock it off, Nakimura. Knock it off, Nakimura. And I should have said that in the first live stream. Now it's wasted on the last one. Do I need to look at the silver heart and then talk
Ged
to
has
her?
offered to help. Ged has offered to help, but I can't think of anything she can do at the moment.
Think harder. Yeah, we completed a scroll goal. We have all 3 scrolls. And we read the Von Glauber letter.
Gracie, something tell Gracie.
No, not this.
Gabriel.
Hello.
I don't need another bottle. I don't need... I'm not making myself understood.
These 2 sentences were recorded in different voiceover sessions. So we have this.
I don't need another bottle.
It was recorded with a good mic.
I'm not making myself understood.
And this one, which Joanne probably phoned it in. Like they actually called her. Hey, can you say...
I'm not making myself understood.
Over the phone? And she did. Okay, now we're getting places.
I don't want to disturb her.
Yeah, the first one has background noise, like they forgot to... Oh, so now we can't listen to it? Oh, man.
Hello.
Okay, so we have this.
I don't need another bottle.
Yeah, it doesn't even sound like a recording booth. There's just too much echo.
I'm not making myself understood.
Jeez.
The Madonna...
The budget for this game was millions of dollars.
The walls are covered with silver penitent offerings. I don't want to disturb her. The walls are covered. The walls are...
Gary says, I'd like to see a modern FMV made retro style with these strange audio variations, but it might be too hard to recreate. Nah. Come on, even now I have real-time audio processing on my mic, and so I can turn it off and have my regular echoey voice. Hello. And I can also, disable the noise removal. And that's it. Then I would sound like an FMV game. But instead, I'm activating my real-time audio processing and sound better.
The Madonna must... The walls are... I don't want to disturb her. The Madonna...
Disturb someone.
Hello.
I'm not making myself understood.
What am I missing here?
I'm not.
Too much?
I'd like to make a prayer, Father.
Oh, so he's taken a vow of silence, but he's touching her. Well played, monk.
I think the box is for penitent offerings. If I could get away with moving that chair, I could reach the urns.
Okay. So I hope you got the idea that we need the silver heart. Big Kahuna asks, Daniel, was Steve's interview the main reason you're now able to get other Sierra employees to do interviews? Well, that's a great question, Big Kahuna. So first of all, Steve's interview is the reason I got you for an interview. But I'm not sure if the Sierra employees I contacted back then were, let's see. No, actually, I'm not sure. You know what? I'm not sure. Because before Steve's interview, I talked to Roberta Williams when we had our conversation with her. So I had that.
Those look better.
But on the other hand, a conversation with Roberta may not convince other Sierra employees to join in for a conversation. Maybe you're the reason why other Sierra employees agreed to do interviews. Once they saw that you can sit and talk for 4 hours, then they knew that Tech Talk with Daniel Albu is the place to be.
That silver heart reminds me of the silver penitent gifts at Altading. I wonder if... No, that wouldn't be right.
Okay. Let's go ask her now. So come to think of it, Roberta is the person I interviewed most times. Because we had her in the conversation. Then we had her in the Phantasmagoria playthrough with Tori. Then we had her when Craig Denny sent in the photos from the behind the scenes of Phantasmagoria. And last week when I played King's Quest 3, she was also scheduled to come, but she went on a trip, so she had to cancel at the last minute. So I have 3 conversations with Sierra employees, but Roberta is the one I think I talk to most times. Boom. Silver Heart.
Gerda, I have something to ask you. It's really awful.
What is it?
You know the silver heart you got for Wolfgang's casket?
Yes.
If I paid you to have another one made, do you think I could take the one at St. George's?
It's for Gabriel, isn't it?
Yes.
Take it. Wolfgang will understand.
Thank you so much, Gerda.
So Pikahuna, again, I'm not sure if it's Steve specifically, but in general, once you get one, you can get more people. So that's why in my conversation with Aaron Giles, with whom I also talked 3 times, I had 3 separate conversations with, I thanked him for the fact that he was my first guest on Tech Talk with Daniel Alba. Because once you get one to join, then you can get another one to join. And then once you reach, you know, a number of people that have worked with a certain person, that it's likely that they'll agree if they're up for an interview in general. Okay, now let's get the silver heart.
Those.
Thanks, Gerda.
Wow. This was recorded from the bottom of a well. They didn't even bother recording it in a proper recording booth. Yeah, Jeffrey, at least she's not being a pig about that heart.
Grace Nakamura.
Grace Nakamura. Wait, I have to show you guys something. So I'm a sucker for filming locations. There are so many Facebook groups in which people just visit filming locations from movies and TV shows. And it's always great to see how that looks nowadays. So Adventure Game Geek went and visited all of these locations. And from Gabriel Knight 2, let me just share some screens over here. Let's take this, window share. There we go. So Adventure Game Geek went and visited some of these filming locations. So I really like this video and you should all go and watch it.
By the time we got there though, both the weather and my ability to talk weren't exactly ideal. Hello there, fellow adventurers. Well, here we are on a nice sunny day in Munich. Okay, it's raining and cold, but still. Here we are. This is Marienplatz, and you may recognize. After taking a break to sample some authentic German food and drink, and improvising a rain cover for the camera, we were finally ready to recreate Gabriel's walk through Marienplatz.
Rathaus. That's a town hall. She almost seems to be watching me. That must be the famous Munich glockenspiel.
The fountain area is pretty much as you see it in the game. It's just missing a guitarist playing when the Saints come marching in.
And then he went and visited the Schlossritter as well.
Alright, so we finally made it here through wolf-infested forest. And here we are at Schlossritter Castle, which actually looks pretty much like it does in the game. So let's knock on the door and see if the Schattenjäger's in. The Schattenjäger wasn't at home, so I decided to explore the castle some more. Round the side is the entrance to the secret passage. In reality though, it's actually a fire escape. Time to leave Schloss Ritter and explore Rittersberg.
Schloss Ritter.
So he went and visited Rittersberg.
Of course is the dungeon.
It's locked.
And then he also went and visited Canis Lupus
Memorial
Lupus.
Chapel to the cross near the lake shore, and the scene later in the game where she throws a lily into the water and sees a vision of Ludwig. Canis Lupus Lupus. Canis Lupus Lupus is the Latin term for the Eurasian wolf.
No, it's not called
those
Schloss
aren't
Ritter.
wolves, just goats bunching on the remains of a Christmas tree. And that's a meerkat.
And here's the Canis Lupus Lupus sign.
Canis Lupus Lupus. European wolf.
Canis Lupus Lupus. European wolf.
Hey, Wolf. Come on, boy. Hey, Wolfie, come on. Come on, Wolfie, Wolfie. Come on. Come on. Get the heck over here, will ya?
I mean, they nailed it.
It's like that, is it?
So anyway, you should go check out Adventure Game Geek's YouTube page and watch this in its entirety. It's 16 minutes and it's really great. Well done, Adventure Game Geek. Okay, so we have the heart. Right? Right? Right. Last Christmas, Wolfgang gave me his heart. And the very next day, I gave it to the priest.
Hello. I have a gift for the Madonna, Father.
Stop touching Grace. Jeez. Hey, Dean. Come over here. I have something to tell you. So on Monday, I'm gonna DM you. Please join us for a conversation, Dean. Please do.
Lady of Altoting, take this gift. I think you know why I'm here. I apologize for even thinking of violating your shrine. But you know I need to get what's inside Ludwig's urn. I think you want me to help him, and Gabriel. Gabriel may be egotistical and selfish, but he's got a good heart, I think. Anyway, he doesn't deserve this curse.
Well played with insulting Gabriel in your prayer.
Please.
If I could get away...
I only have a few seconds.
Thank you, Father, for helping me violate the sanctity of this place. Knock it off with the touching, jeez. Finally, Grace is smiling. 2 months later. Gabriel's been dying for 2 months.
Top Fuel poured $8 into the CWC tip jar. I just finished uploading the LS7 big box pics to Discord.
Thank you. I'm looking at them right now. Oh, you have the cyber sniff. From the looks of it, looks like you scratched it a lot. And probably sniffed it a lot as well. Thank you.
Der Fluch des Engelhart by Richard Wagner, conducted by Herr Klaus Immerding and Herr Georg Immerding. I can't believe we've pulled it off.
And what's Gabriel been doing for 2 months? And who's been guarding him? Mr. Smith? Mr. Smith stood in front of the door of the dungeon for 2 months? Did they take shifts? I need answers.
We have 1 hour, people. Herr Emmerding. Herr Emmerding.
Yes, Mr. Costello?
Herr Emmerding, I must again protest about my lack of vocalization in Act 3. I have not a single note until the transformation aria.
Now, how many times do we have to go over this? You are disguised as a silent minstrel.
I know that. But an aria, sung to the audience, off to one side, would be very effective. Hildegard has one.
Yes, but the audience is not supposed to know it's you until the transformation into a wolf. It's a surprise. You know, surprise.
I realize that's the way it's written. I simply disagree with its effectiveness.
Your opinion is noted. It's time to get ready, Georg.
Hi, Zuki.
Hugo, I want to go over this one more time.
Pet Cemetery guy. Yep. Let's exit. Let's go to the
restrooms
office.
are back there.
Nope. Where's Gabriel? It's in the office. Where's the office? Nope. There we go. Thank you, Zuki. Hopefully we'll get through the entire
How do you feel?
wolf chase
Like someone's put broken glass in my
without
brain.
any issues.
I thought we'd have you back in Rittersburg by now. The Smiths are waiting for you there.
It's okay. Just stick me in a room somewhere. Are we ready for the test?
I'll check.
Could you see about some heat, Gracie? I'm really freezing in here. Are you cold?
Sure. It's cold. I'll see what I can do.
Good. You do that.
Sure, I'm cold. Whatever. Whatever, Gabriel. Things to do.
Here's that list I made.
It's funny, instead of getting nostalgic about playing this game as a kid, now I'm getting nostalgic about playing this game with Paul 2 years ago. Because in our last episode of playing Gabriel Knight, that's when I revealed to him that Georg, Brad Greenquist, was supposed to play him as Curtis in Phantasmagoria 2.
A seating chart. This might be useful.
Okay, so we have the seating chart. We have everything we need. Let's get cracking. Let's look at the to-do list.
I made this list of things to do.
Yeah, time flies. Jeffrey says, I don't know why, but I love the paper sound effects in this game. They're so exaggerated. I think that at the time they didn't use any samples. They just recorded their own Foley sounds. So that's why they super exaggerated them. Okay, checked out. Let's go to...
There's no easy way to get there from inside the auditorium.
Georg, I need you to promise me something.
What?
There may be some distractions tonight in the audience in Act 3.
I need you to keep playing no matter what.
What distractions? What are you saying?
Don't get upset. It's just, well, it is opening night. The audience might be a bit rowdy, you know?
Are you serious?
But we have extra security lined up, so if anything were to happen, it would be taken care of. So just, you know, keep playing.
Grace, I do not even want to know what you are talking about. This is a brand new Wagner opera. I am not going to stop the performance, even if Wagner himself comes floating out on stage.
Great. That's exactly what I wanted to hear.
Okay.
Herr Silbermeyer, I know you're working as fast as you can, but we're opening in less than an hour. I really need to run through some music once you're done.
Why music? They will not fall down.
I'm sure they won't, but, look, you told me they'd be done by noon.
You are lucky that we could even make them in so little time. And then we drive them here special this morning.
I know that. I know. You've been great. It's just... Is everything at least going according to the diagram?
Yeah, we make it work.
What do you mean we make it work?
This diagram is not so good. We make changes, yeah?
Oh my God. Look, there weren't supposed to be changes. I told you to follow the diagram exactly.
Maybe in 1945 we followed diagram exactly. But today, we make changes.
What are you saying?
These measurements are not the same as today. Now, if we make the chandeliers the same distance from each other, just as marked, but the distance from chandeliers to the walls, no, not the same.
Why aren't the measurements the same? This is the Wittelbacher Theater, isn't it?
Yeah, but not the same Wittelsbacher Theater. The bombs hit the first one. This one is very close, but smaller.
But everything looks so old.
Oh, they take the art and the wood and save it. Remake theater later, after the war.
Of course. Of course. How could I be so stupid? I'm a history major.
It's okay. The chandeliers work good. Same distance from each other, but just not to walls.
Yes. I'm sure you've done your best. Thank you.
You had one job, Grace. One job.
Wagner's layout of the theater. The old Wittelsbacher Theater. Wagner's...
Okay. No. Where's the seating arrangement? There it is.
It's a seating chart for the theater.
The Mittelloge. That looks like the best box in the house.
Truly is.
It's a seating chart for the theater.
I mean, what have you been doing for 2 months?
This box is called the Mittelloge.
It's a seating. The Mittelloge. That looks like the best box in the house.
Okay. Like I said, got
Wagner's. These seats look comfortable. These.
Okay. Are we done here? Yeah, we should go the other way. So,
I believe that's the Mittelloge box over there. I could shine the spotlight just about anywhere if I wanted to.
do you want to?
I should try to aim the spotlight, but I haven't decided where to seat von Glauer yet.
Why not? We just decided it should be.
I believe that's the Mittelloge box over there. I should try to aim the spotlight, but I haven't decided where to seat von Glauer yet.
No, we already decided where to sit him. Come on. Come on, Grace.
Wagner's layout of the... I suppose that large X had something to do with the seating arrangements. It's in a nice line from the chandeliers.
Okay. So it's settled.
I should try to aim the spot. The large X on Wagner's diagram is in an area called the Mittelloge on the seating chart. I'd better check it out.
So, Zuki, I have visited the box. Like a second ago. I just need Grace to realize that we have.
This is definitely the Mittelloge. According to Wagner, von Glauer gets seated here. Lieber too. Now I just need to find a way to block the doors.
I have looked at the diagram, but I just need to click it. Click that location in the map first, in the diagram first. Okay. Let's do this. Okay, now we look over here. We see this.
There's the hot seat.
Finally.
I could shine the spotlight just about any...
I don't care.
Perfect.
We've done it, Grace. Well done. Hi, Johan. Mittelloge. Yeah, Joseph. Let's go to the usher.
Paul. Yeah. You're going to see two special invitations tonight. One is addressed to a man named Baron von Glauer, the other is Kommissar Lieber. Both will be seated in the Mittelloge. I have it marked here.
Now it's Mittelloge.
Oh, and when Kommissar Lieber arrives, please find me. I need to speak with him before he's seated.
Yes, Von Nakimura.
Okay. Let's go backstage.
I'm nervous enough. Thank God it's not me on that stage tonight.
You've been nervous for the entire game. Okay. Let's do stuff.
That rope might come in handy.
Oops.
Subtlety. That's Grace's strong suit in this game. Zuki asks, what made you decide to replay this, Daniel? Well, like I said at the beginning of the stream, I started playing this before my conversations with Robert Holmes and Jane Jensen as a way to replay it right before the conversations themselves and a way for people to send in their questions in the chat. And now we've come full circle with me premiering my conversation with Robert last week on Sunday and me premiering my conversation with Jane this Sunday. So I started this playthrough before my conversations with them, and I'm finishing it just as I'm premiering them. Let's see, what do we have to do here?
The dress.
Thank you, Suki.
Not much in here.
Awesome.
The dressing rooms are back there.
If I can't get Gabriel back to Rittersburg before tonight, this room might do the trick. But I need to be able to lock it.
Wow, the clipping on these S's, Grace. I have to talk to the sound mixer. Those Sierra sound mixers.
A lot of theater junk. A lot of theater junk. A lot of... Looks like...
Where did you put the sign, Grace?
Looks like an old... A lot of theater junk. Grace Nakamura.
Sounds. You know, when I researched the behind the scenes on this game, I found out that they had like 1 day or 2 days of voiceover sessions.
Saki tipped $5. Sorry, I'm a little cash-strapped pre-payday but can't not chip in a bit towards my favorite channel.
Thank you so much, Suki. Thank you so much. You should never feel obligated to donate if you can't, but I truly appreciate it. Okay, so we're done with the private sign that's somewhere in these bands. And now, let's go visit the furnace room.
ZJWax tipped $10. I don't have a pawn for this donation, so just listen to the chimes as a do national anthem. Oh, it looks like I found one.
Thank you. Donational anthem. Our text-to-speech isn't well versed on your puns. So, donational anthem. Well played. Okay, so now let's find that crappy furnace room. What'd you find there, Grace?
How quaint. These little latches hold the doors open.
Amazing. This 13th century technology amazes you. Okay, where's the furnace room?
Cool air's coming in through that vent. It must lead outside. Grace Nakamura.
Awesome. Okay, let's do this. So it seems to me that in every FMV game production, the last act falls apart because they run out of budget, and then they add a bunch of stuff that doesn't make any sense and is either a maze or some annoying puzzle because they ran out of budget, so they can't film any new scenes, and you have to give the player something substantial for him or her to consider it as the final puzzle in the game. So it's the same with Phantasmagoria and Dimension X and the final puzzle there, and with the maze in this chapter, which is, you know, a mess. And the same with Ripper. Ripper is also, you feel like the ending was super rushed. We have a stupid puzzle in the end, and then it tells you who the Ripper is, and you have like 4 different options, and none of the options make any sense. So, I don't know. Yeah, Joseph, in this particular game, we have the opera. But I presume that given the production values of the opera, they recorded it before
Jeffrey
the ending.
tipped $5. Nothing new to add. I just love this game. Thank you for replaying it, Daniel.
Thank you, Jeffrey. It's my pleasure. Okay. And so this we have this button.
I don't hear anything. There we go.
Did it. Let's go back to the office.
Excuse me, Frau Nakimura.
Yes.
It's time to open the doors.
So soon? We're not ready.
The performance starts in 15 minutes. The people have been waiting outside for over an hour.
All right, just give me 5 minutes, okay?
This is like Paul and I before every live
The
stream.
doors will open in 5 minutes.
The live stream will start in 15 minutes. We don't have OBS ready. We don't know what game we're playing. Join the Zoom meeting. Okay, let's go back to the office.
The restrooms are back there.
Man. Nope. Keep missing the office.
Grace, now.
Nope. 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 Should you save? Nah. Why bother? Livestream 4. Luki says I still totally have Daniel to thank for helping me get Black Dahlia working on my current laptop. Man. I wanted to interview someone who worked on Black Dahlia and on Ripper. Don't remember who that was. Maybe the composer? Because I want to talk to the composer of Ripper. And the first question I'll ask him is why? And then we'll discuss, you know, the actual tracks, which were 30 seconds of repetitive sound effects and sound bites and noises.
We have to
Man,
move
Gabriel hasn't changed his shirt in 2 months.
Sorry. Is it time for the test?
No, we don't have time. I found a safe place for you downstairs. You'll be all right there.
But the test?
It's too late to change anything now, even if we could test it. Come on.
So he's been wearing the same clothes for 2 months. Right? And we're all okay with this.
Does it work?
Plug your ears and you probably won't feel a thing.
I still wish we tested it. We're not gonna get another shot, Gracie.
Just rest. I'll see you later.
Come on, Grace, do what's necessary. Kill him.
Gabriel,
What?
I have to tell you something. I screwed up.
What are you talking about, Gracie?
The chandelier foreman had to change the measurements. It's the theater. It's not the same Whittlebauer theater. It's been rebuilt, and this one is smaller. I'm not sure the crystals will work.
I can't believe you did this. God damn you, Gracie! You did it on purpose, didn't you?
Gabriel!
Open the door! Open the goddamn door!
No.
You open the door this minute. If you can't manage a simple goddamn fucking diagram, I'll take care of things myself!
Ooh.
Myself, do you hear me? Open it!
I'm sorry. I'll do the best I can.
Dropping those F-bombs,
Gracie! Gracie!
So, Joseph Austin says... Wait, I have to read this. Joseph Austin says, as a kid I thought this was about to be a romantic scene. But there was a door between them. They were talking to each other, and they faced each other, but there was a door between them. So, I don't know. A locked door. Okay. Time to focus.
Come in.
Kommissar Lieber, at your service.
I'm one of the show's producers, Herr Lieber. Thank you so much for helping us out this evening. You came with another officer, and you came armed. Is that correct?
Just as the invitation specified. But why did you ask me? The Ordnungspolizei usually supply extra security.
One of our producers is a fan of yours. We needed the extra security, and he wanted to make sure you got good seats for tonight's performance.
Oh, they are very good seats, very generous. But is there some specific trouble you're expecting this evening?
Believe me when I say that nothing at all will probably happen.
I hope you're all right. I would like to meet this van after the performance.
I hope that will be possible, Kommissar. Thank you again.
My pleasure.
Jeez. Okay. It says, who doesn't profess love through a locked door? Oh, you manful. But it's a locked door. You know, they can talk through the door, but they can't do anything else because the door is locked.
The restrooms are back there. I don't need to go that way at the moment.
So it can't be a love scene. Okay, here we go. Here we go. This is exciting.
So that's Von Glauer. It looks like he's clueless about the trip. Now I just need to make sure he doesn't get out.
And this will hold anything, even the werewolf inside. Nothing can open this unbreakable.
That's hardly subtle.
I don't know, lock, tie, rope. Okay, so when we wore pants in the previous scene, we placed the private sign inside said pants. Where is the sign now?
Now it's up to Wagner.
Okay, so I want to talk a bit about movie logic or game logic in this case. I understand why in Phantasmagoria 1 and Phantasmagoria 2 they had to wear the same clothes over and over again, because there are certain actions you can do in various days. And so instead of filming the same scene over and over in each day, they're reusing the scene from a certain day on the other day. And so they have to wear the same clothes so that you'll still have the continuity. But in this game, you don't have that option. You have to complete a set of tasks to complete day 1, and then you have day 2, and then you have day 3. There isn't anything that you can not do in a certain day and then do it in the other day. And so there is no reason for them to wear the same clothes, especially given the fact that it's been 2 months. Change your wardrobe, people. That's it. Rant over. Nah, Cutout Dean won't help. He's been silent for 4 live streams. Now he's running away. Come on, Dean. Don't be like that. Dean, stop hiding in the shadows. I see you lurking. Yeah, exactly. Zuki says, oh my god, he's losing it and going crazy. Better take his knife away. Better not take his knife away. Exactly, he passed out like several times. Grace could have taken the dagger away from him, but instead she left him with the dagger in the locked room. Not exactly high in security, Grace.
Can't do a damn thing out here.
Zuki says, my biggest whine on this game is why did Schlossrieder no longer have a chapel? That's your pet peeve with the game? I mean, how about the fact that Gabriel's scar is on the wrong hand? I should have asked Jane about the scar being on the wrong hand.
Wonder if this pulley is being used for anything. That roll of tape might be useful. Oops.
I don't know, Gabriel seems fine now.
Englehart's minstrel costume.
Oh wait, I need to put my costume on.
No point in putting on makeup with these jeans.
Awesome. Finally, a costume change in this game. Come on. Apply to the mirror. Fast. Quick. I mean, I want someone to create a mod for this game in which you can play Gabriel with him wearing this costume for the entire game. And superimpose him with this costume in every scene in which he's in the FMV scenes. That's the only good use of AI I can think of. Joseph, I also hear the obviously it's great loop in the background. Now I can't unhear it. Thanks. Obviously it's great. Let's kill him.
Sorry, bud. You're just one Englehart too many.
So I think Dean and I will take a back seat and let the opera speak for itself.
bringt die Sänger.
Niemals lachte ich mehr.
Doch schaut bekannt aus, aber nicht so fröhlich.
Ihr habt keinen Sinn für Humor, wenn ihr so denkt. Es ist eine Freude. Hört auf eure Mutter, ihr seid doch kein Mastkalb, spielt nicht den Märtyrer. Laut, laut. Es ist eine Freude.
Nicht zu verstehen, ich vermag. Es ist doch mein Hochzeitstag.
Der Jäger beschleicht sein Opfer. Es ist nur ein Scherz, Baron.
Ich hoffe, Sie fangen den Dummen.
Euer Witz ist so stumpf wie eure Schwerter Schmied. Der Jäger, der beschleicht sein Opfer.
Das ist nicht komisch, haltet sofort ein.
Nicht, ist das Verbot, mein Guter!
Awesome. So let's save. First of all, Wolf Chase. Wolf Chase. So first of all, this was magnificent. And Robert Holmes told me in my conversation with him that he's currently remastering the opera scene. So stay tuned for that. And also, George Napier and him are working on some new bonus material. A few bonus tracks that will be offered as part of something they're releasing in July. And Jane is also releasing something in July, and you'll hear all about it soon. Okay, let's play. Wolf Chase 2. Okay, let's go. Right, forward. It became Wolf Chase 3. Okay. Boom.
The black one! Shoot the black one!
Stand back!
Wool.
Go! Don't shoot! Let him go! Let him go.
Okay, I'll take your word for it. Thank you, Gracie. We're done, Dean.
I'm going back to school soon. It's all arranged.
Don't do that.
You didn't even want me on this case.
It came up so quickly.
Give me a break.
Fine, I wanted you safe in America, so sue me. It won't happen again. It won't.
What was Von Glauer really like?
I liked him.
Lippery.
Haven't you ever wished you could just follow your instincts? Live for the moment?
Yes.
That was Von Glauer.
Von Glauer? Was that pit of bodies? Ludwig's suicide. There's always a price, Gabriel. Don't you know that by now?
I made my choice, Gracie.
So you did. Do you know why?
I guess when it comes right down to where the buck stops, I don't want to be like that. I don't want to be like that, Gracie.
They won't stop testing you, you know.
It'll get easier, though. Don't you think, Gracie? Don't you think?
Okay. Well done, everyone. Well done. Thank you, Dean, for all the help and for whispering the entire walkthrough in my ear for 4 live streams. Yeah, Joseph, the music changes here are really something. This could have been the ending theme to Leisure Suit Larry 8. I mean, we just had a wolf chase. Everyone's a werewolf. People got, incinerated. But let's listen to some lounge music. You've got a friend in me. Yeah, exactly that. You've got a werewolf in me. Hey, Bikahuna, since you're still in the chat, maybe we'll see your name in the credits. Oh! Did I miss it? I'm sorry. Brenda Littlejohn doesn't want to be interviewed. Oh man, sorry, Bikahuna. Maybe wait, sound engineer Walter Andrews. I need to talk to him about the weird voiceover. Peter Lonsdale. Let's talk to him about the editing. Eric Friedman. Let's talk to him about assistant editing. Gil A. Newman and Dave Blaskett. Let's talk to them about being co-producers. Dan Parada. Let's talk to him about casting. Costume designer Marcel Gravel. Let's talk to him or her about costumes. Hey, Cindy Jordan. She's the makeup artist in Phantasmagoria 1. We already talked to her. Props. Props like the plastic talisman. Second assistant director Karen Resnick. Let's talk to her about second assistant directing. Steve Martin. The actual Steve Martin. He was the animal handler. Linda McConnell. Peter McConnell's sister. Lead audio. Hey. What's up with the nepotism? Audio coordinator Leslie S. Balfour. Studio Bill Crow. Craig Denny. Hey, we talked to him. He gave us the behind the scenes photos of Phantasmagoria 1. Yeah, Bikahuna, 2 sucks. I mentioned 2 sucks in my conversation with Jane. Dana Moody. Hey, Dana Moody. She was in Phantasmagoria 1. She was the one that was in that torture chamber. Darwin Atkinson. I'm talking to him in August. 3D werewolves modeled by... 3D animation, Richard Powell. I talked to him about 3D animation. Stock footage. I talked to the stock footage. Okay. Man, this Leisure Suit Larry music is awesome. I don't know why you guys are complaining. This would fit right in a scene in which Larry gets the girl, and then they live happily ever after until the next sequel. Please interview Brick Baldwin. That name is epic. I will interview him. And I'll have like 50 questions about his name. And that's it. We won't talk about anything else. Not his Sierra career, not anything he's done since then. We'll just talk about the origin of his name. Wow, so now we're thanking technologies. That's it. Wow. Okay. That was kind of abrupt. Okay. So, first of all, thank you guys for joining me today and donating. I'm going to prepare the Wheel of Daniel. And in the meantime, I'm going to remind you all that on Sunday, I'm going to premiere my conversation with Jane Jensen. And you should all go watch it. And it's a short one. So you don't have the regular excuse of it's too long. It's short. Let's see today. So let's thank all the people who donated: Jeffrey, Jwex, Zuki, Top Fuel, CJ, and Fungi Plays. Now let's get the Wheel of Daniel ready. And then I'll send you all on your merry way. Okay. Okay, let's switch to this. And disable there. Okay. There's the wheel. Thank you, everyone. Let's remove the background with chroma key. Boom. That's it. Okay. How much did we raise tonight? Let's see. 135% of our goal. Well done. You know what? I'm feeling generous. Let's spin the wheel twice. Oh. Well done, Top Fuel. Okay, let's spin it again. So Top Fuel, congratulations. DM me on Discord and I'll send you the list of games. And our second winner for today, Fungi Plays. Well done. Well done, Top Fuel. Well done, Fungi Plays. Get in touch with me after the stream on Discord and you'll get a game of your choice. We have a lot of fun games to choose from, so don't miss out on it. Okay, so thank you everyone for joining me today. Don't forget to join me on Sunday for the premiere of my conversation with Jane Jensen. Stay tuned for the links to my live stream with Al Lowe on July 19th and for our upcoming live streams. Next week, we'll probably live stream on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday if there aren't any last minute changes. And so that's it. Thank you for joining me on this journey of Gabriel Knight 2. And that's it. Have a lovely weekend, everyone. Bye.